Hello Daniel, this is Peter. I want to introduce one of my senior students. This is Matt. He's a Nidan and he'll be helping me out today. We're going to review stage 1, lying down, of Muso Dori. We're also going to talk a little bit about stage 2 and stage 3. To begin with, stage 1, do you mind grabbing a happoh or a stick, something like that? We have different maneuverability drills that help us with this, so I'll show those real quick from laying down. When you get ready to do this, you have your leg up here. You need to fling it around. So just practicing this maneuverability, it's simple, but it's a good thing to practice. So just bring your leg up here, flip it around, and land up on your chest. The next one that's really important is the internal rotation of your elbows. So you're going to be grabbing in this way at the tricep. So you can simulate this by doing this and just bringing your elbows together. So that's another good maneuverability exercise to practice with your students. And the next one was we get ready to do stage 2 and 3. We're going to start by sitting down, and from here we need to be able to get up. So just having our combine, extend your hands forward and come up onto your knees, and we call this hips over knees. And then uncross your legs. So just practicing this maneuverability, you can step in either direction, practicing that. So from here, hands in this position, extend your hands forward to get up, uncross your legs, step here, uncross your legs, and practice all different directions. Okay, so next we're going to review real quick some of the common mistakes from laying down. Let's go. We'll do a couple different angles for you. So checking distance, I should be a little closer. All right, so here's good. I got my distance. Angle in a second. So from here, I'm going to all of a sudden 1 and 1 all at the same time instead of doing 1 and 1. Remember to come in here. And another thing to remember is as you're coming in, you're going to be lifting up your body and putting it up on your forearm here to create this movement. So that's the first movement. And as I do this, I also want to guard this so I don't come up into a punch, right? Or same thing here, I don't want to come up into a punch. So I have to make sure that as I come up, I'm guarding here and guarding here simultaneously, and then grabbing the triceps, right? A common mistake is to grab the shoulder. Very common because we don't have enough internal rotation on the elbow. So as I grab the shoulder, it's easy for him to resist this and pull back. He's going to try and pull me over, right? No, I'm going to try and resist. I can't resist that, right? But if I have it here, and I have this elbow in, now as he tries to pull me over, he can't do it, right? So this is a really important piece, be able to grab the triceps and not the shoulder, okay? So once I have this position, then I'm going to put the hollow of my palm right in the pointy point of his elbow. So grabbing here and then pulling towards me. And then I bring this up, so both hands, you come around to the other side. Another critical component is that both of my arms are facing vertical up to the sky. So this one here, you don't want it over here, you don't want it over here. So you want this here, same thing with this arm. The common mistake is to bring it down here and to choke the wrist. That doesn't work. So you want to have both arms in this position and create already, the Muso Dori is already taking place. And I have this secure in place. And then I just rotate over to grab here. And then I can fling this around. You ready? Okay. I'm going to keep it loose for him. Then I can come into the You see that okay? So So here's the final position. You want your chest right over the lock, so you want to be right up in here. Okay, and then to apply the lock, if you need to, you just roll this way. Okay, so those are covering some of the common mistakes that people make. Next, we'll do from sitting. So from a sitting position, we also want to be able to measure our distance so that I'm right here. And same thing, so we're going to start this basic kihon with the hands up in the guard position. Same thing, as I bring my hands forward and come up to this basic position, it puts me in range for a punch. Right here I'm safe, right? But as I move forward, I come in range. So just like before, we need to be able to make sure that we come in safely. So I cover here, and then I bring this foot up, and I attach my foot to his hip, just like the lying down phase 1 version. And then I'm here, and then I'm going to rotate over this way, so I have access to here. I pull out, same position as before, and from here, I just take this leg straight down. You go to the same position as we did in phase 1. Okay? So one more time. I'm in this position right here. As I come up, it's important to know that as I come in here, I'm actually taking him off the center line as opposed to moving myself around. So all my energy is going straight forward and moving him off his center line. From here, it's a little bit hard to reach this, so you can do a little bit of a pivot with your hip to a 45-degree angle facing forward, which exposes this. Then I have this here and here, and from here, same thing, I go straight down. I remove this leg and put my forehead right into the floating rib area. So phase 3 is from kneeling, and it's very similar. Some people have issues with their knees. I've had a few knee surgeries, so it's also hard for me to do kneeling. So phase 2 and phase 3 are almost identical, but we'll just show you what it looks like from kneeling. So from here, I'm going to also be in the same position. So I just come up and come into this position. And as I do this, I want to make sure I take him and corkscrew him off a little bit off to the side this way. And from here, I'm going to, first and foremost, I'm going to kind of rotate my hips a little bit this way so I can expose here, and then I have the same finishing position, taking this down and then in here. All right, that should do it. Have fun with that. Play around, and we'll see you next time.